Greetings once again. I'm Doug.
I'm Barb.
We're Orphan Espresso, but since we're in our house, we're just Doug and Barb. Glad you could come in for some coffee. I did want to show you our Tightvac storage system that we use and pull a shot. It's a coffee video, so we got to make some coffee. The system that we use is very simple. We use 5 canisters. The 2 larger canisters, these are 12 ounces. This is pretty much our stock for the week, or almost a week, depending. This one is a Brazilian bean, has a very good mouthfeel and body, and a nice crema. It's quite sweet and chocolatey. This is from PT's Coffee. And this is a counterculture El Salvador bean that's very fruity and crisp. I like the sweeter shots, and Barb likes a little bit of edge, and so we can split the difference and mix things up a little bit. And plus there's always something to learn and enjoy. I simply just cut the labels off of the bags and use a rubber band to identify the big ones. This are smaller working stocks. We'll open this only 2 to 3 times during the period of storage. These are our working canisters. I use dry erase labels that are self-adhesive and put on there, and they work really well as long as you're careful not to smudge them. You can always relabel them as you go along to correct it. And we just make our blends into our 5th canister, and this is enough for a day or so, depending on how full I fill it. But the nice thing about it is that I can keep changing the blend as I go along. That if I feel it's a little too sweet, maybe a little cloying, I want to put some edge to it, I'll bring in some of my other bean, or I can always do a single origin shot out of either one of these at the same time. So it gives you a lot of flexibility to enjoy your system. But that's the simplicity of this storage system, is that there's not much to do. This is always stored somewhere else, so it doesn't clutter up the counter. We don't have much counter space. So I'll just go ahead and while you're here, I'll go ahead and pull a shot. This is a total analog world of espresso. This particular machine, this Fema, it's the one that we will keep forever. But with this machine, you have to work your temperature a little bit, which is, after using a particular machine for a year and a half now, you pretty much get used to it, and that's about the proper time for maintaining the temperature. But to make a shot, we go to our stock, which is about 50-50 of the 2 beans right now, and we just dose volumetrically in this little cup. And everybody has their own system to use, just like everybody has their own storage system. And the lids are interchangeable on all these canisters, so when you're working with it, you don't have to keep track of it. And we'll go ahead and make a shot while you think about things. We have all of our own little gizmos and devices that we've developed to make this a no-brainer. The espresso pretty much makes itself. The critical thing is the beans. Since I'm making 2 shots at once, basically, and making a double and splitting it 2 ways, this is a pretty big basket. It's all the way up into the 22 gram range, so that was a pretty long grind. But as I said before, once you have your beans all worked out, they're good and stable, they're rested. Boy, that smells good. You smell it over there?
Yes.
Oh, boy, that smells good. That's the nice thing about having fresh beans, is that you start the coffee experience before you even have anything in the cup. But we do appreciate Justin asking us to make these videos, and we've enjoyed making the videos. We enjoy our coffee. We like to share what we've learned and what we know and what works for us with other people. So we're glad that you could join us for a cup. Many happy pulls to you.